King Bohemi in April, Cacteria in May, Napi in June, and then there was none. But in the month of August, we see a return to the fan design units from 2019. It's Ygni! Ygni is the fourth of the 6 fan design units that won the popularity competition in 2019. Where Napi was cute and King Bohemi was cool, Ygni completely overturned both sides of the spectrum by being straight up terrifying. His sprite work is seriously impressive. Look how well they captured it. Though I admit that it doesn't quite measure up to their original work, which is testament to the creator's skill. Ygni has quite a bit of background. I suggest you watch this video if you want to learn more about his story. It's pretty dark, but luckily there's a duck to keep things balanced. But let's look at this unit. Ygni appears to primarily be a magic damage dealer, which is in line with his original entry. His base form is part supporter, while his Brave Shift trades that out to become part debuffer. Glimpses of both aspects were available in his initial concept, though at the time Neo-Visions weren't exactly yet a thing. His EX Awakenings don't appear to unlock any new abilities, unlike Triumphant General Celes, but we only just learned about that the day after she was released anyways. Much like the previous winners, with the exception of King Bohemi, Ygni boasts a true Brave Shift. His Super Trustmaster reward is a short sword, and will be the strongest magic short sword in the game upon release. The bonus effect is nice, boosting HP and equipment magic when dual wielding. His Trustmaster reward is a lot more simple, boosting magic by 40% and HP by 20% when holding a short sword. But during the event's duration, you could get a recipe that upgrades this Trustmaster reward, tacking on an additional equipment magic boost when dual wielding. As this is a limited time recipe, I won't be addressing it in my future review video. His vision card has 110 magic, which isn't any higher than Luis's. We'll get to its extra effects later. Onto the sneak peek of his abilities. Gemini Enchantment moves any stat buffs, killer buffs, and elemental imbues on Ygni onto the rest of your team, alongside boosting the damage modifier of certain abilities. This ability stemmed from the concept design, though of course a lot of players would be more familiar with its similarity to the mechanics of Mastermind Zon. However, Mastermind Zon was unique in that while he could spread buffs, he also had the ability to copy buffs, which let him branch out to the rest of the unit cast with powerful individual self-buffs. Ygni looks like he can spread, but the question is, can he copy? Otherwise, he's just spreading his own buffs, which may just amount to select stats, killers, and elements, though which ones have yet to be seen. His second ability is a Magnus ability that removes any buffs from your enemies, inflicts a full break, and boosts Ygni's stats. The numbers will really be the determinant here, but a clean buff dispel is nothing to scoff at either. His Brave Shift abilities are more straightforward. Soul Projection deals dark damage, and while it's a part of his proposed kit, it seems to be lacking the original skill's elemental transformation feature. However, that facet doesn't seem like it'll work that well in actual gameplay, unless Ygni happens to be a physical attacker that deals magic damage, but ultimately we'll see when the time comes. His second ability is another damaging ability, but looks to have more function in Clash of Wills, with a damage scaling that grows alongside morale. Outside of that, it does provide a full break, so it could still be used in other content. Oh yeah, Cleome's also here. She's slated to get a Neo-Vision Awakening in the future, but it's likely that she'll return when that happens, so there's no rush to get her now. Unless you want her Trustmaster reward or Super Trustmaster reward immediately or something. Return of the Cruelest Creations. Aw, that's a nice name. The fan design boss monsters make their return, given that there are only 3 winners. So it makes you wonder what they're going to do when they bring a 2019 fan design unit in again. But even if these bosses return, they come bearing new awards. You've got no less than 3 new double killer materias, and it looks like the previous amount of event points you've accumulated since their last appearance will be carried over into this event. Not that anyone actually kept track anyways. I like that Cleome's just the odd one out here. The next Final Fantasy VI Chronicle battle appears. Bully a dragon to upgrade Terra Sword Plus, not to be confused with Terra Sword. You also get to upgrade a niche lightning shield, which isn't quite as outstanding, but still fairly notable. Dark Visions returns, with 2 new weapons, a spear and a magic staff. For some reason I expected a spirit staff, but that doesn't make much thematic sense. In case anyone was wondering, no, Fina hasn't been rescued yet. Yes, Fina needs rescuing. No, no one's forgotten about the sexy post comment yet. Tee-hee. Ygni's Vision card. Boost magic of a short sword, and double fairy killer. fairly niche, and generally Luis's vision card still remains better for standard use. Oh, hey, that's cute. Unit intro quest, that is not what his description amounts to, right? How are you just going to dismiss that terrifying monster bit? The cute and creepy login bonus, no points for guessing what goes with what, will give you Cleome's clothes in exchange for taking away backstory. Not really a big fan of this trade. Dark Vision Summon, no! Treasure, no! Exchange shop, okay, they got some nice stuff here. Ooh, 5,000 lapis. And they're extending the slots to Chocobo. Oh, thank goodness. I'm still 5 slots away from the 500 tokens milestone, and me now! So yeah, 4 fan design units, 2 more to go. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Comment below your thoughts. Plan to get Ygni? Plan to save? What do you think of the overall event? Personally, I think Ygni's Brave Shift should have focused a lot more on Necrosia, the monster underneath his coat, but that's just me.